Hi everyone and welcome back to the S&P Saga, your weekly recap of the S&P 500 index. We'll reveal the winners and losers that drove 95% of the index performance and which companies will announce earnings next week. This week was mostly uneventful, with the only notable moves being Google being hit by a potential end of its Opera browser deal with Apple, and drug manufacturers taking a hit due to potential US tariffs on pharmaceuticals. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to understand how individual stocks impact the S&P 500. Let's jump right into this week's review. The S&P 500 closed the week at $5,659.91, down 0.5% from last week and losing $281 billion of market cap. The P/E ratio, based on current price and latest earnings, stands at 26.91, down 1.46 points since last week. Let's go to your gainers. NVDA up $52.5 billion or 1.9%, following the Trump administration's plan to ease the Biden-era restrictions on AI chip exports. Tesla up $35.6 billion or 3.8%, driven by optimism surrounding a new US-UK trade deal reducing tariffs on its vehicles. Amazon up $33.3 billion or 1.7% on no specific news, and Microsoft up $25.6 billion or 0.8% on no specific news as well. Disney is up $23.2 billion or 13.9% after reporting strong quarterly earnings that exceeded expectations. Broadcom up $21.4 billion or 2.2% on no specific news. Visa up $9.4 billion or 1.4% on no specific news as well. GE Aerospace up $7.6 billion or 3.4% on no specific news. Constellation Energy is up $7.6 billion or 9.8%, driven by strong Q1 results due to rising AI-driven electricity demand. AMD up $7.1 billion or 4.4%, reported strong quarterly earnings, but the stock faced headwinds due to the anticipated $1.5 billion revenue impact from US export restrictions on AI chips to China. Moving on to your losers. Google is down $138.7 billion or 6.9% as investors reacted to reports of Apple exploring AI-powered search alternatives for Safari, potentially jeopardizing Google's $20 billion annual default search deal. Apple down $102.6 billion or 3.3% on no specific news. Lilly is down $84.7 billion or 10.9% on continued investor concerns over potential pharmaceutical tariffs. Berkshire Hathaway is down $56.6 billion or 4.9% following Warren Buffett's unexpected announcement at the annual shareholder meeting that he will step down as CEO by year-end. AbbVie is down $24.6 billion or 7%, just like Lilly on fears of pharmaceutical tariffs by the US government. Vertex Pharmaceuticals is down $19.7 billion or 15.3% following a first quarter earnings miss and underwhelming sales guidance. Merck is down $18.6 billion or 8.9% on pharma tariff concerns. Walmart down $16.5 billion or 2.1% on no specific news. Palantir is down $16.4 billion or 5.6% on investor concerns that the company might be overvalued. And finally, Meta or Facebook down $11.4 billion or 0.8% on no specific news. This week, there were no changes announced to the S&P 500. Q1 2025 earnings season is almost done, with 94 members releasing earnings last week and 17 companies left to report. 13 S&P 500 members will release earnings during the week ending May 16th, 2025, and the most interesting will be Cisco on May 14th, Deere Co., Walmart, and Applied Materials on May 15th. Which company do you think will top the list next week and why? Let us know in the comments below and subscribe to our weekly updates. To find out why Microsoft and Meta were up last week, you should watch this video next.